The day after her wedding night, the nun was abandoned by her husband to get revenge. She devoted herself to marrying an elderly marquis. She knew perfectly well there was no love between them. Still, the title of Marchioness would be her sharpest weapon. Isabel had been an orphan with no one to turn to. She had to survive by becoming a nun in a convent until one day she was captivated by a man. His expressive eyes, his words, sweet everything about him made Isabella unable to resist, but bound by her identity as a nun, she never dared to take the step. That was until she received that love letter. When she read the promise written on the paper, that if she fled the convent he would marry her, Isabella immediately spent the night awake. In the end she made a decision. They met in the church, and before the presence of nobles they held a magnificent wedding. But it was all a lie, a cruel and elaborate scam orchestrated by a noble viscount, who loved playing with women. When she learned the truth from the so-called aunt, Isabel almost collapsed, and even if she returned to the convent, her future regret would be in vain. For having broken the commandments, they would lock her in the convent of the Black Cross. She fought and was on the verge of going mad, and finally she managed to escape the convent, but she had nowhere to go.